right, buckle up, everybody, because today we're tackling a title and a theme that's practically bursting with, urgency.
Oh, yeah. Lay it on me.
Facing the giants. GenX. Just, wow, it's like a call to action, right? Like someone shining a spotlight on you and saying, your moment is now W. That's what we're digging into today.
I'm intrigued. Who's doing the spotlight shining here?
This little gem we're dissecting, it's from a YouTube channel, Yeshua Universal Life Ministries. And let me tell you, they don't waste any time getting to the point.
So straight to the heart of this facing the giants business then.
Oh, absolutely. And the way they hammer home this idea of perseverance, it's almost like rhythmic. You cannot win if you quit, they repeat over and over again. It's powerful stuff.
Yeah, that kind of repetition, it really drills a point home, doesn't it? Almost like a mantra, or, well, maybe a sermon in this context, right?
Totally. And then, bam, they hit you with this Bible verse, Philippians 3.12:14. You familiar with that one?
Vaguely, yeah. It's about striving towards a goal, never giving up, that sort of thing. Actually, it's a pretty popular one, even outside of, explicitly religious stuff.
You're right. It's like a classic motivational theme, isn't it? Overcoming obstacles, pushing forward, all that good stuff.
Exactly. But what's really interesting is how they've taken this universal idea and, well, they're clearly aiming it at a very specific audience here, right?
Oh, 100%. I mean, come on, they said it themselves, Gen X. It's like they're sending up a bat signal, but for, disillusioned 40-somethings.
Uh-huh, yeah. And that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating. You've got this really interesting dynamic going on. You've got this message of resilience, of not giving up, which, let's be honest, it's something everyone struggles with at some point, right? But then they layer on this whole other level with the whole giants Gen X thing.
It's like they're saying, hey, we see you, Gen X. We know you've got these unique challenges, these giants you're up against. But instead of just leaving it at that, they're offering a solution, a way to fight back, which is to keep going, to keep striving, to persevere, even when things are tough. And that message, packaged in this way with that biblical backing, it's a potent combination.
It really is. It's like they're tapping into something very specific, very real for a lot of people, you know? This whole feeling of man, the world's a crazy place. I'm feeling the pressure. What do I do? And their answer is, well, you don't give up. You face those giants head on, and you lean on, well, in this case, a specific interpretation of faith in Scripture to get you through.
And that, I think, is why it's so important to unpack these kinds of messages, because on the surface, you've got this simple, almost universal idea of perseverance. But when you dig a little deeper, you see how it's being used, how it's being tailored to connect with a particular audience and to, well, yeah, maybe even influence them in a certain way.
100%. And this, my friends, is why we do what we do. It's all about uncovering these subtle tactics, these layers of meaning to better understand the world around us. Absolutely. Because when we can see these things for what they are, we can make more informed choices about how we engage with them. We can be more critical consumers of information, and that's never a bad thing.
Preach. All right, folks, there you have it. Another deep dive, another layer peeled back, another glimpse into the fascinating world of, well, everything, really. Stick around. We've got more coming your way.
Always happy to be along for the ride.
Until next time, everyone, keep those thinking caps on. We'll be back soon with another deep dive.